Hello everyone, this is Pepin NHL Talk. I'm Pepin and let's play some NHL. So continuing the franchise mode series where I've taken over the Toronto Maple Leafs, we just finished season 11, at least the regular season and playoffs. We lost in the second round this past playoffs. Otherwise, we have 6 Stanley Cups in those 11 seasons, 9 President's Trophies, and 8 Prince of Wales trophies. So, pretty good, but, the hopes is that it gets better and stays better, but we'll see. So anyways, we're in the offseason now. I don't think have too much work really, but that being said, we want to get better and stay better. So we've already condensed some of our value assets, however you want to put it, into one player here. The trade we did for Brendamore. He did okay with us. He's basically a point per game in the playoffs and regular season, which is good. I was hoping for slightly more and also better results, but didn't happen. And so we have a bunch of good players. The problem is numbers don't necessarily produce results. You kind of want to have more high-end players, and the problem is that a lot of the guys we have had previously that produced well, they were too expensive, and it would be dumb to keep them if you're planning to be competitive pretty much year in, year out. So anyways, so we got to figure out exactly we're going to try to optimize our assets, as we always do, but now especially, I think I don't know. It's tough because we've got young guys coming up, and there's always going to be, or that's always going to be the case, and then people asking for too much. So it's like a revolving door of where you're slowly trying to keep the right pieces and get rid of the bad pieces. So anyways, so we're on the re-sign phase, so just prior to July 1. So we need to extend the players that we're going to extend. He's probably going to ask for too much money. Exactly what I was expecting, so we're going to release you. 64, if he wants two-way, we're going to keep him. And he does. This guy also has done relatively well, so we'll keep him. How did he do with us? Pretty well, actually. Playoffs, same thing. wants too much. Release. He wants too much, so we'll qualify. What? 2.2 million? Yeah, right. He didn't play in the playoffs? God, you don't need... Stupid. So good news, a lot of the guys that we have had previously want to re-sign with us. Is there anybody else? Alright, so that looks all good. Now for coaching staff, what we want for this assistant coach is a defensive coach, because I don't think we've been developing our defensemen well enough. So I'm hoping that's going to be the solution. I don't know. I haven't tested it. So we're going to try. So we are not keeping this guy. And we can always try to re-sign him if we want to. And then this guy, I think it's going to be the same story. He was a generalist, yeah. Okay, and scouts. So we always re-sign anybody that's an A or A minus. And the B we're going to release, and if we need to try to re-sign them, we can always go back to that. So looks like we should be done with all our scouts. Good. What? Why would you? We offered him exactly what he asked for, I'm pretty sure. Stupid. What an idiot. What do we do then? Well, I guess if he only wants 1 year, let's just give him 1 year then. So one thing I never monitor is if we have space to spend on scouts. I just always assume that we have enough money. Maybe I should pay more attention. I don't get it, man. We offered you exactly what you wanted. We'll do it one last time with a slight raise. If you don't take it, then you're going to go to free agency. We're not going to beg you. We got some pretty good scouting, eh? All A minuses and then 1A. Nice. Oh, God. Well, we're not going to re-sign you then. We're going to release you. Good luck. I think that's it. Players, coaches, scouts. I think that's it. So, as always, the exact same trade block. We want first round picks. In the end, it is first overall picks. And then everything else we'll get rid of. Alright, so I think we have a whole bunch of guys that we could theoretically extend. So let's do it by this. No, wait, so it's next season. My bad. Yeah. But we still have some guys to figure out what's going to happen. 8.6 is reasonable. So we're probably going to keep them. I'm interested to see what's going to happen here. 11? And you've done nothing for us. 50 points in your second season. I mean, it's not bad, but like, no chance. That's hilarious. 11 million. No chance. Choose, so I'm interested to know. Basically the same. Oh, Kunin we're trading. Goalies are all signed. He's interested in two-way. That we'll have to revisit. It's not of critical importance. Soderblom. Won't let us offer an extension. Him we will. How did he do in the playoffs? I don't know about this guy. I think we'll wait and see. Same with him. Him will offer if he'll take it. all these guys, they had decent regular seasons, and in the playoffs they really tanked. I think that's it. I think I checked everybody. I don't know why it's not letting us offer an extension with him. So we'll wait with this Fichot guy. Kunin, we're trading David. How much space do we have? Lots next season. $8 million. I don't know, reasonable defensemen seem to be hard to come by, so I feel like we're stuck. We have to go with it. 5 years. I think 7 looks to be optimal, just from the increase in salary expectations, plus it'll expire at 32, just slightly early, but I'm okay with that. So 9.175 times 0.9, it's 82575. 825. Let's do this. I mean, it's a lot to spend on a defenseman, but like I said, this quality of defenseman at this cap hit, some of these guys are asking for like 13 million and stuff. So, and also keep in mind that this is 11 years in the future. So, with inflation, it's actually reasonable. So 9175.9, 82575. So this looks good. Chubasov, I'm undecided at this moment. Because like I was saying, we need to kind of consolidate our performance and assets, if at all possible. So he was 53 points in 79. Man, he's got a lot of goals, which are hard to come by. Playoff performance is okay. So before I decide on him, I need to see what else is out there. I still can't believe about Vorobiev. What a joke. He's gone for sure. And before I look, let's see what the story is here. So we've got Brendamore has, 66 points, and I think he's consistently a point per game. Not quite, but actually becoming more consistent. Von Fersen, I think it's the same sort of story, but he scores a lot of goals. His cap hit's pretty cheap. $64. Of all people that could be expendable, Nichushkin seems to be it. He's under a point per game and is not producing goals. And also his line fit's not optimal. How many years left? 2. And versus Von Fersen, it's like $1 million more expensive. So he's, in my opinion, expendable. Vorobiev we're getting rid of. Whitmore just started with us. So we'll see what happens with him. Thrall Fall's going to come up. I'm pretty sure. Kozhevnikov. He looks like, so if he was producing like this every season, we'd want to keep him. But if he produces like this, or like this, he's expendable. He was really good these playoffs. And these playoffs. But not the most recent one. And the cap hit's reasonable, so he's a tough one. Martin's is because the high-end goal production is just stellar. This season wasn't the best, but like in the playoffs, 12 goals in 13 games. Other playoffs, not the best, but I mean, not bad either. Chubasov, we don't know. Makinen, I think he did fine for his role. 28 points in 82 games. Fourth line is good. Cuff, we're probably going to leave him in junior. Erzberg, 37 and 82 on the fourth line is really good. Hobson's going to go back to junior. So, what do we got then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Oh, sorry, and 8 from the other guy who's showing on here, Erzberg. So, wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 for sure are coming back. The rest we gotta figure out. Hey Don, thanks for tuning in again. Okay, so let's have a look at the free agents. What's out there? There's 1, 2, 3 guys of the top 4 that we used to have. Bernier is actually a reasonable contract, but look what happened to him in his penalty minutes. He went bonkers. That's hilarious. So 12.6, no way. 15.7, no way. Sulzer's a guy we've been considering, but I think his fit wasn't very good. Wasn't there other guys? Could have sworn there were. What's Kane? Did we have him before? $14.1. I was thinking about trading for this guy. No chance. Wasn't Doyle another guy we had? He wants 10 million, and we had him like on our 4th line or something stupid. Funny. It's a lot of goals. Line 4, so no dice. Who's this? What was his cap? Bit expensive. Nope. Nope. Sven Nylander. Huh, you're an interesting one. .8. 93, 81, 86. I'm going to write him down. So I'm going to have to compare to our other fourth line guys because he's a right wing too, which we already have. I don't think he's an upgrade on either of them, but I'm going to look. Bobrovsky. Nope. Nope. Again, those penalty minutes. I mean, if some of these guys, I'm sure they would be great. Just the penalty minutes are concerning. Another guy. Not even going to look this time. Musty. Wait, I forget if I checked the line fit for that guy. Pretty sure it was okay. At line 4, yeah. Whoa, this guy's good. Line 4. Oh, but some of his other stuff's no good. Yeah, and for cap hit, everything combined just doesn't line up. Giftopoulos, that's a neat name. See, the defensive awareness isn't that great, but the rest is. He would have been a thought. This is pretty good, though. Forward line 3. It's cap reasonable. Henriksen. He's 81 overall. 85, 87, 90. I mean, I don't know if I want to spend $3.6 million for a fourth liner, but well, I mean, because we're not spending money, like for example, with the rookie guys, we don't have to spend money, so this guy, it's the line fit. It says forward line 1. I don't trust that he would fit on the fourth. Not bad. The balance and durability is not good, though. On that note, I forget if I checked the other ones. Yeah, that's good enough. Nylander. Not good enough for those things. So we'll erase him. $715 doesn't fit though. Bottom 6. Again, balance isn't good. Cap hit's too high, so no chance. Five, 9, 2.9. Balance and durability are good, and then the cap hit's good, and he fits. So that works. So he is 82 overall. 85, 85, 89. See, it's the cap hit. You're getting essentially the same player for double the cap hit. Can't justify it. Yeah, I don't know if I like the mix of that one. He doesn't have another fit for lines. Whoa, this guy's good. It's only penalty killing lines, and he's too expensive. Bottom 6, too expensive. Man, this guy's good defensively. Line 3, what's your cap hit? Way too much. Any goalies to note? There's our previous goalie. Hilarious, 9.6 million. No chance. Who's this? This guy's doable. But the cap hit's a bit high. This guy's even better. $23, good cap hit. AHL stats, but still reasonable. Good enough poise. $23. No. So Dahlman with the Devils. So what we might do is just upgrade to him from our current guy. Even though I think we have him signed for long term. Be the same cap hit and probably a better goalie. I'm just guessing. Dahlman, New Jersey. And then basically that's it, I think, for targets. And I feel like with our depth and also these guys that we might target, we might not be going for those free agents that we then trade. Just doesn't, I don't know if it's going to line up anymore. We'll have a look once we figure out about everything else, though. Okay, so first let's go compare our current fourth line guys to the available guys. So we want forwards, Mäkinen, 85, 97, 99. I think that's noticeably better. 85, 97, 99. So that's better than both of our current, or well, both of the guys that we were thinking of. He's a left centerman, but he's playing left wing because he's not good enough at faceoff. So if we can find a centerman at the moment, I think that would be ideal. Erzberg, 83, 84, 88. 83, 84, 88. So both guys are better than Erzberg, and Erzberg's not a center. But he's a right shot, left wing. So I guess essentially he can either play left or right. So Henriksen and I think it's Guit. I don't know if either of them are good at face-offs. I think both were not. Because it would be nice to get a really good face-off guy for that fourth line and the penalty kill and stuff. I have a feeling the answer is going to be no. So 82 was Guit. Where is he? There it is. Face off 76, so not very good. And it doesn't say penalty kill. I mean, I don't think it makes a huge difference, but the fact that it doesn't say it is concerning because I have a feeling then that just with the line requirements, the coach, like he could produce negatives for the line fit. He's better at face-offs. I like the fact that he's a right shot. Penalty kill lines, line 3. So not line 4, but I think it should be translatable to the 4th. So Henriksen would be ideal. The problem is his cap hit's slightly high. Oh, I didn't check where he's playing. Vegas. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna eliminate that weak guy from our list. Because I think it makes a difference in the end if it says penalty line or penalty killing lines. If the fit's... Ooh, but maybe he wasn't scouted for it, though. Let's see if it tells me anything. He was only scouted for power play. Huh. His cap hits less, but not by much. And his ratings aren't as good. Poise is 79. That's only 76. Balance is worse. I think I still prefer this guy. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm just gonna first consider the goalie. Because him versus Mackinnon, so his glove high is pretty bad. Poise is going to be better than the other guy, though. He's 3 years younger. Yeah, pretty much across the board, he's going to be better. And can develop. Yeah. So we'll do this. Now, what do I trade? Oh, and I gotta go take a look at the guys that were just drafted, if I'm gonna pick any of them up. What do I want to get rid of? Kiviharu, he deteriorated this past season, so I just have a feeling he's not going to fit long term. So I'm okay with getting rid of him. And we have the guy that's coming up, and we've got Heward already, so I just, it's not even worth keeping. And the cap hit too, so we are apparently giving up enough. I'm going to try to see if I can get back more in return, then work down from there. Alright, so let's do... All right. That works for me. Then we'll go and sign that goalie. What? He wants that much on an extension? I thought for sure he'd be reasonable. Oh, come on. Well, that was a waste of a trade. Well, I guess he's going to be a rental then in the end. So we'll use him for a year and then hopefully find a better alternative. Actually, you know what? Let's do it this way. Because we control his rights at the end too, so I think that makes more sense. Like, we're still going to trade him in the offseason, but yeah. 1.225 times 0.9, 1.10. So that's good enough. Actually, let's go down one. Well, that sucks, but we wouldn't have known anyways. And the goalie we had, I think this guy's better no matter what. So we'll save again. Now where are we at for cap hit? So we got lots of space next season. What's the salary cap? Is 106. Why is it saying we have 113? That doesn't make sense. Did an extension just come into effect or something? I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, it says we're over, but what does it say when we do this? It says we're under. Maybe that's total salaries and then it's not breaking it up by NHL versus AHL. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I don't know. Doesn't seem Like the math is right, but whatever. Okay, so now we want that Vegas guy probably. Henriksen. And so we got rid of Yokeharu. What's his trade value? Not that high, okay. I mean, maybe we could have just repackaged that goalie we just got, but whatever. What do we want to get rid of? Kunin? Yeah, maybe what we'll do is just package our garbage stuff. Kunin, Rudder. Does anybody want Rudder before I do that? No, it doesn't look like it. What else? Looks like it. Nothing for goalies. Oh, there's a bunch of players that didn't play well. I don't think I can pull off the trade, but I'm going to have a look and try. And I shouldn't have done that. Because I want to check if anybody else wants these guys. And again, the answer is no. So I'm pretty sure this won't go through, but we'll try. It would be nice if one of these work. Okay. Oops. Oops. Okay. Then just barely. How lucky is that? Okay. Cool beans. Let's save. So now we have our fourth line made concrete. And the problem here is I don't know what he's going to want to extend for. Like I saw it from before, but how crazy does it get? Not crazy at all, actually. What was his performance like? Pretty good. He's only 23. It says great face-off ability, but his face-off rating is like pretty poor. So I don't know. So in this case, we're gonna do the whole shebang. 3.675 times 0.9 is 33075. I don't want to spend this much on a fourth liner, but I think we have enough flexibility because of the rookies we're always going to have. So I think it's doable. So 3.3075 will actually round down, and hopefully it'll work. Worst case, we can always adjust. 3.3675.9. Cool. All right, so that's our fourth, whoops, Our fourth line decided. Oh yeah, the rookies. Let's go see what's out there. Law we traded. Who's this? Defensive, we don't want him. Where's all the rookies? Oh, there's one. Wakabayashi. Wakabayashi. Sniper. Don't know his fit. $17. He is perfect, actually. Is there anything wrong with him? No. He's a left wing. So we will trade for him. What pick was he? Third. So he's an upgrade on Cuff because he's 17 and he's already at 82. And an upgrade on Hobson as well. I wonder if the trade value reflects it. We don't want Vorobiev, so he's a perfect asset to trade. I don't know if we can get more back, so we'll try. Whoops. So this is where, like, if we start to run out of assets to trade, we could just upgrade our current prospects. So like I said, how this guy's further along than the guys we currently have. So we could trade one of them for him. Let's see if this works. Oops. It's less than I was expecting, so that's good news. Take it and run. Alright, so we were at Minnesota. What else is out there? This guy just drafted? Oh, you're from the USHL, I think. He's ready to play. Sniper. 83. I mean, he's doable. Wasn't there guys from Calgary or a guy from Calgary that was in the same sort of situation? Yeah. Oh, but I think he was like an 80 overall or something like that. Now he's an 86. So I think this guy's slightly different because he's better already. Oh, I'm on the wrong team. That guy, I don't know. Not driven to win, huh? Just disregard him then. I mean, I don't know if that actually makes a difference, but we'll pretend it does. Osgood is a two-way defender. Right shot. USA, though. He could play right away, but we'd have people ahead of him, so I don't think he's a good fit. Oh, this is one of the interesting guys, but I think he's, oh, I thought he was a CHL guy, but he's not. So then that makes it even more, or makes him even less interesting as an asset. Or trade target. Who's this? Nope. I feel like I'm missing. Oh, this guy was the first overall, or projected first overall. He's Russian, I think. And those are pretty good numbers for Russia. He's 83. Wasn't the other guy 83 as well? He's a sniper. Oh, he's a right wing, right shot, which is pretty rare. I like it. Okay. So this is where we might move a guy that we currently have. Like that we're planning on, or at least theoretically planning on keeping. It's like a Nichushkin kind of thing. We're clearing cap space. So he's 83. We don't know his fit, which is a bit annoying. See, the thing, so like, we have 5 years left to him. He's probably an upgrade on like Kuzhevnikov. He's 83, Kuzhevnikov's 85, and he's 8 years younger. I mean, Kuzhevnikov was clutch in the playoffs, so his poise is really good. We could go for one of the younger guys. This one's tough. And I mean, we could do the same thing with the other guy. Hobson, what's the difference? Yeah, he's an upgrade on both of these guys. Do I want to get rid of a young guy, or do I want to get rid of an old guy? See, the problem, because Nichushkin's a playmaker. Is Threlfall a playmaker? He's a sniper. The other thing we don't know is fit, because we might have to trade him right away after. So I'd rather trade for somebody that he's definitely going to be better than at least, and that's not so critical. So like Cuff is a great example. No matter what, Wakabayashi, he's 17 and he's got 82 overall already. So even as just a store of value asset, he's a good option. And better than what we otherwise have. Whitmore's only 85 at 21. So is Cuff better than Whitmore? It's a good question. 52 points. Playmaker. And we need playmakers as part of the problem. And he's good defensively too. He can do face-offs. Yeah. I think it's smarter to keep Nichushkin for now. Likewise, Kozhevnikov. Heward's not critical. Where are we at for defensemen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is Sullivan gonna go back to junior? We could make him overripe. I think that's probably smartest. So Valcor, Nyquist, David, Heward, Serenhamo, Sagan. I forget why I was checking that. Oh, because I was thinking about trading Heward, I think. So no is the answer. And Jubasov was... He's good for how we use him. So I think it's better to trade for one of the younger guys. Sniper, left wing. I think it's Cuff. Makes more sense. 1 for 1's probably a no. So we can probably pull this off in some fashion. What do we have left? 6th. Can we throw in some garbage and make it go through? We want Campbell. I don't think we want him, do we? Yes, we do. Anybody else? Rudder? Oops. Huh. Okay. Oh, but I'm still trying to get this second. I don't necessarily need to. Huh. Well, again, easier than I was expecting. I'll take it. One thing I should have done before I saved is because there's that Wakabayashi guy that we need to offer his entry level. Alright. So we traded him. Is that it? Like, there's nobody else of interest? The other guy was with Nashville. He's 4th overall. It's not driven to win. What was this guy's story? I don't know if I read it. I guess I didn't read it. Alright, so Popov's gonna come in immediately. We don't know his fit, though, is the annoying thing. Oh well. So theoretically, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we actually have one too many forwards. In any case, I won't think about that for the moment because we haven't checked if there's any good goalie prospects to trade for, which I should have done before I went for that other goalie, but too late now. Who's this Douglas guy? 75. What's his? Oh, he's used up his years. So there's no other goalie options either. So we have what we have. It's going to have to be good enough. All right, let's make sure I didn't miss anybody. So this rally guy, theoretically, that not driven to win though is it's concerning. I wonder if things like that in the player profile, they're like kind of behind everything you can see. Like you can't see it anymore after, like whenever you have them on your team or whatever. But anyways, I wonder if like it prevents them from getting better at poise and stuff like that. See this guy, he's right on the line. '80 overall, he's 18. Hobson is a forward though. See, Heward's 81, but he's 21. So it's almost tempting to trade younger. So if Sullivan goes up and plays, have we used all his years? We haven't. So if he goes up and plays, then we don't need him. If he doesn't, then we could use him. He's 18, Heward's 21. Oh, this one's tough. The other problem is we don't know his fit. If we traded Heward, I don't know if that necessarily does anything. Send Sullivan back down. I think, because 83 overall, we should send him back down. I mean, he's ready to play, but and then this is basically a parallel move, but getting younger. What assets do we have? Oh yeah, we have one too many forwards too. And those draft picks are theoretically available. So Thrill Fall's too good to send back down. 85's far too good. Popov's gonna play. Hobson has played 2. Then he would go 1 more. He would have 2 more. How many playmakers do we have? Sniper, playmakers. So that's 1 for the second. We need to have 1 on each line, so that's 1 for the second line. That's 1 for the first line. So, and then we need a backup basically, and Whitmore's that. So we don't need Nichushkin. Because of goals and playoff performance, I'd rather Kozhevnikov. And he can play penalty kill. Trubisov. It's the goals that does it. What's his poise? Good enough. I guess it's a weird trade to pull off, but I think it makes sense. If he doesn't fit, though, it's going to be really annoying. We're going to have to figure something out. Maybe pick up Heward again. Oh, or we could just pull up the guy that we were planning on waiting on. That also works. Okay, so I'm okay with that trade. Let's see what else we can get with it. A third. 5th. Alright, so what do we have? Yeah, this really is a weird trade to try to pull off. Because there's the unknown of if he's going to fit. There's getting rid of some players that we don't necessarily want to get rid of. But again, we're kind of consolidating value in production, so I don't know. Now what? I guess something I can check is what is the value of our first round picks. Minnesota. What do you guys have going on? It's not a bad team. Same story, not a bad team, but I think Minnesota has a goalie. Yeah, whereas Nashville has no goalies. Lots of cap space. So we don't know what's going on with either of these guys yet. Islanders, what do you guys have? That's all you have? And Kane's not even signed. It's your goalie. Decent enough goalie. Tampa's not very good. What's their goalie like? Not that good. So Tampa we're keeping. And Vegas is bad. We might as well go through all the rest of the teams. I still can't believe Anaheim won the cup and their team's not that good. See, like, all these teams don't look any good. I forgot to check about Colorado's circumstance. Have Koivunen and the forward Rodin to sign. They have enough cap space, but yuck. Man, everybody looks the exact same. San Jose, I kind of think is better. Really? Well, that's less than I was expecting. Good news. Tampa's weak. Vegas. How's their goaltending? And what was their cap space? 21, and they've got, whoa, a bunch of players to sign. I like this one as a pick. Nashville, no. Islanders, yes, I think. Alright, let's see if we can send these guys somewhere. Sweet. Let's see if we can... I mean, this is kind of cheating. I mean, it's not cheating, but it feels like cheating. We can really fill up their contracts, then they're not going to go and sign people, and then that means the team's going to be no good. It's kind of cheating, but since it's not letting me extend Soderblom, then trade him. Well, first let's see if we can get something. These guys in a force. For a third and a 5th. How perfect is that? Okay, and then now we want to try to get that Washington first. For, I think, the Islanders. Hmm. How do we pull this off? Wait, would they take Soderblom? No. Maybe more than I wanted to give up, but that's okay. I'm going to step away for like 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. All right, back. Now, something that we didn't do was trade. Just one sec here. We didn't trade Nichushkin, and we didn't get that first round pick that we wanted. So Vegas, Tampa, San Jose for sure we want. Colorado, maybe. That Nashville one, I don't know if the Washington one is better. So we've got 52. They have a few players to re-sign. They have no goalies. Whereas Washington has a mediocre goalie. They have 21 million, and they have to sign the goalie too, right? Yeah. So they're not going to have enough cap space to really keep the team they have, I don't think. So I do think Washington's pick is better. Oh, but I don't want to package Nichushkin because then I'm going to make them better, but they won't have cap space for the rest. Ooh. Ooh, that's a tough call. Huh. Where can we send him? Well, actually, before I do anything, because I was just reviewing to make sure I didn't miss anybody, I think, right? So I should just finish that. I might have already finished it, but just to make sure. So if I can trade Nichushkin or something like this, and then trade this guy because he's not going to be good to Washington. Actually, before I even look at that, is there any CHL guys that people want to trade? oddly enough, the guy that we had pulled up is the perfect one to trade for. If we can get him, which I kind of feel like we won't. And I don't want to trade him to the best team, but I don't think we have a choice. Oh, is Law? No, he's not the guy we had before. I was going to say. Do they want Soderblom? They do, so this might work. The one problem about this is I don't know if Washington's going to want this Law guy, but I'll gamble on that. 61-19. Still no. What else can we do? How did he do? Really well. Well, it was a nice thought, but that's not going to work. This is pretty close. $59.18. 60-18. Come on. Oh. Well, good. Now we want to repackage to Washington. They don't even want them, which is annoying, but it's alright. Nashville first. Second. How have they not gone through with this? This is ridiculous. What? gotta be kidding me. What? How not? I have no idea why we had to give up so much to get that. And I mean, in the end, maybe I shouldn't have. I don't know. My gut tells me it's going to be a good pick, so let's go for it. So we have 5 first rounders, which is less than we had previously. Where are we at now for team? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 forwards. So we have our starting 12. I don't know if it's a better team than last season. It's probably about the same, which is, maybe not a good thing. But we'll see. And then on D, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then depending on Osgood's fit, Sullivan might come in and then we might trade Osgood. So we'll see what happens there. So we have our team. I should sign Osgood. So all the rest of those guys, we don't know if we're going to extend him. You will do a 2-way. We should see what free agents are out there. Chubasov, we could extend. And it would be about the same. Do we want to keep him long term? Well, I mean, we just established essentially that we do. Because otherwise we would have traded him over other guys. Now, before I say that with certainty, though, Excuse me, who do we have coming up that's not playing this coming season? Caswell on first and Thrall Falls playing. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. No. So him, we're probably going to do the same thing as Thrall Fall. We'll get him up to 85, which is probably 1 or 2 seasons. And Hobson, we might not even keep Hobson in the end. Oh, and we don't even know if Wakabayashi is going to fit with us. So we'll have to figure that out too. If he's ready to come in next season, then we don't need Chubasov. But don't know that. We can always trade him. So yes, we will extend Chubasov. Six years brings him to 33. I think that's optimal anyways. Okay, and then so it's 6.775 times 0.9.